Welcome back, everybody, to Let Me Get This Straight podcast.
A little more excitement.
Okay.
That sounded like now you're at the doctor's office.
Okay. I got this.
We're going to anally probe you.
No, nothing's going on nobody's butts.
Oh, man.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Let Me Get This Straight podcast. I'm your host, Casanova. I'm here with
Squeezy.
And also here with today,
DT.
Yeah, he's back, y'all. Woo! Timmy's like, I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck. Yo, today I want to talk about, like, what era would you want to go back to? Like, the years.
I don't know. This could get dangerous for you.
It could, right? Any era.
It could get a little dangerous for all of us, to be honest with
you. Yeah.
We were talking about that. We were saying how, like, yeah, we want to see how it was back in, like, you know, the 50s, 60s. Oh. I was like, yo, that's...
No, I don't.
No, I don't.
No, I don't.
I'm good.
Not in this body.
I think the latest I'll go back to is maybe, like, the late 70s. The late 70s.
It's still a little dangerous, but
that's because of the AIDS.
Probably the furthest I would go would be the 90s.
Yeah, the 80s.
Bring me back to Jenko jeans.
Oh, God.
Okay, and overalls. I wanted Jenko jeans so bad. Can you put a picture? I want people to see.
I'll find
it. I think they're selling jeans again.
I think they're great. I thought jeans. They were great then, and I would wear them now.
The twin cannons.
Twin cannons, yeah.
I rocked the Hugo Boss. I thought I was a shit.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I had the reflectors on them.
Get well soon.
Hugo Boss?
Hugo Boss jeans, yeah. I thought it was a shit. I had the light reflectors.
You also thought you were the shit wearing those 50 Cent, like the G-Unit tank tops.
I'm not going to lie. I was surprised that you actually got them.
Yo.
And then you wore them out, and I was like...
We were G-Unit everything.
I'm pretty sure you had the sneakers, too.
Yeah, I think I had the sneakers. Did I have the sneakers?
You might have.
Yeah,
I think if anybody had the sneakers, it was definitely you.
Yeah, we were G-Unit everything. Who was we? He put me, you know what? He put me off 50 cents.
Yeah, but I wasn't buying their apparel.
Like, the first song I heard from 50 Cent was How to Rob.
That's not what we were talking about. We weren't talking about his music.
We were talking about his clothes. And we had a lot of music for free from a certain friend of ours. He gave us a lot of his music for free.
LimeWire.
No. Well, I guess no. He gave us CDs.
Yeah, he burned CDs for us, like custom mixtapes
from
for
like Napster and
our
stuff?
birthdays and like.
Because I was doing that too, and I was getting like my stuff from like LimeWire and all of that, and I was burning CDs.
We didn't have to. He just came through and gave it to us.
I didn't have friends.
Oh my bad. Oh my bad.
I had to do them myself. Okay. Thanks.
Sorry.
For bringing up that painful memory. You didn't have friends either.
I had friends.
No, you didn't. Anyway, let's move on. Moving on.
I always had friends.
I was your only friend. No. Until Danny came along.
I was just going to say, until I came along.
I always had friends.
Misery loves company.
Oh, man. This guy was mean. You know, he threw a box cutter at me one time at Starbucks.
It was closed. It was fucking closed.
Oh, my God.
It was closed.
He threw it
at me. He made such a big deal. He was like, how could you? And some customers was like,
as a man, stop it.
As a man, I hit one of these. And they looked at him like, for shame. Yeah. He was like, it was closed. And I was just like, yeah, I won.
It was those clicky ones, too. It would have, like, never opened.
Nah, it wouldn't have opened. It wouldn't have opened at all. I just had to look like a victim to make him look bad.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. We were working at Chase Bank one time, and he's allergic to everything sour. So we had sour gum.
Wait, what?
It was half sour, half sweet.
Wait, where does this come from?
Oh, what? The gum?
Why did this story begin? Sorry, I got a little.
Oh, no, because he threw something at me.
Okay, he threw it at you.
Yeah, he threw it at pause.
He threw it at you, and you were like, "I'm gonna catch it." And then here we are talking about gum because
I was just trying to talk about
you're like sweet and sour. I love that.
Pause. Hey yo.
Not the chicken.
Fine. Let's get back on topic. Talking about the era we were in. You said the 90s. What year did you say?
It's got to be close. It's got to be like 80s and 90s. I don't know if that's like for nostalgic purposes.
Yeah, it's probably for nostalgic.
Definitely.
Yeah, hell yeah.
But I also feel like we mentioned, any further back, you might
get clapped.
I was
some
calling
hardships.
Hot 97 trying to get tickets.
I never won.
Me neither.
Only one.
I never got to go to any concerts.
Yeah.
I never tried. I'd always thought it was like scams. I was like, oh, you don't win stuff, man.
I got somebody one time and he was very rude to me. He was like, yeah, it's not your turn. Click. And I was like, oh.
It's not your turn.
I mean,
Like, I didn't get it because like.
Oh yeah, they used to do whatever station number was. You got to be like the 97.
Yeah, the 97. Yeah, like yo, you lost your turn. You didn't get it, and he banged the phone on me. I'm like, bro, like I'm about to cry. I'm just a kid.
Bro he was trying to answer 97 phone calls as fast as he could. He wasn't trying to, hey, so how you doing? Sorry, it was a you today.
Are you okay?
Try again tomorrow. You're like, come on, man.
I know you're a man, but
He's like, hello, no, bye.
Yeah, word. The tear came down my cheek. I think it was like Tickets to Great Adventures or some shit. It was
it's a Great Adventures. I was trying to watch Biggie.
Biggie? What?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
The hell?
How old were you?
I was probably in 7th grade.
Oh, your parents let you go see Biggie?
No, I didn't. I thought that if I won the tickets, there was no stopping me. Like, well, you were gonna say no to free?
Yeah.
Right?
They would have been like, nah, nigga.
For me, it was like, okay, let's ask for forgiveness later. And you take me to the concert.
Oh, that would have been nice.
I don't care.
Your parents would have did that to you? For you?
I don't know. I can ask my mom now and she'd probably say no.
Yeah.
But, at the time, I still had hopes. I was always optimistic.
That's pretty optimistic.
Until I wasn't.
Until they said no.
Until I wasn't.
My mother would be like, Ernst, you ain't going nowhere. Sit down, stupid. You stupid?
Oh, no.
Where you think you're going?
You
so you can get shot with a bullet? I'm good. Yeah. I'm not going to any concerts. She wouldn't let me go to any concerts. Not even parties. I had to sneak out to parties.
So for you, it would be...
A definite no. A hell no.
Okay.
I'm like, but it's free. I don't give a fuck. You want a free bullet? You're going to get shot at one of these concerts.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everything is getting shot.
But the era that you would choose would be the 70s?
I don't know. I just want to see how it was.
Would you, have a fro?
Hell yeah.
My aunt bought a wig of a fro. My mom just told me that recently. She's like, in the 70s, your aunt wore a wig of an afro. I was like, what?
Why?
Appropriation.
Danny, your fro will be fire, bro. You still got that picture of you in a fro?
I think I do somewhere.
Oh, my God.
It wasn't really that fro-y.
It was mad fro. That shit was like a circle.
It was just, I mean, it just stuck out. It wasn't like...
Yeah,
it wasn't curled up or anything. It wasn't like...
It was after the braids? You took them out?
When I took them out.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Nice.
I did put a pig in there just to be like...
That makes sense. I know I'd do it.
No, but I would go back to the 70s. At least the late 70s. To stay, am I saying stay or just to visit?
To stay.
To stay, 90s.
Okay.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, if it's to stay 90s,
okay.
90s or 80s.
To stay, it would definitely be like mid to late 80s, just so I have the whole 90s.
Yeah, probably. I go back.
The 90s were the best, bro.
Yeah, it was.
It was the fucking best.
I don't know. The 70s do sound kind of fire.
It does sound cool. Seem
what
cool.
is that? What is that club? Studio 54?
Yeah.
I'm down.
And what age would we be?
Well, I think you would choose if you're fucking time traveling now.
Well, that's not true because you're starting from some point. So it must be like now.
I don't want to.
Oh, I'm going.
Now. I'm tired.
Yeah. I want to go back if I go back in time, I want to change my age too.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want a little more energy.
Yeah.
A little more spunk.
Right,
I'm 20 something.
Yeah.
Because if I go now and be like, I'm going to go take a nap. Like, this is cool, but I have a rally to go to in the morning.
Yeah, I would visit the 70s in my 20s and stay in the 80s. I would just go back in time when I was a kid, knowing the information that I have now.
Do you think going back to the 80s, being 20-something, you would have a different experience than what you remember?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yo, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
You think it would be better or worse?
Oh,
I think
worse.
Worse. Yeah. I think it would definitely be worse.
Much worse.
Yeah. I can't even imagine being like, well, so if I'm 20 in the 80s, I would probably be like, what, 50 or 60 right now?
I mean, we're not talking about right now, though.
Yeah, I'm talking about I'm talking about going back there and staying.
Like, between the 70s, like late 70s into the 80s, wasn't there like a really high crime rate, like serial killers? And
I mean, serial killers is just, they've been around and they'll always be around.
yeah, but there were like a lot.
That's only because they just
All at
found
the
out
same
about
time.
it.
Yeah, recently. I know I'm not trying to change the subject, but did y'all think Ted Bundy was like really intelligent?
No, he was
Charming.
a privileged white guy
That's what I've been saying.
at the right time.
Somebody told me that like he was super duper intelligent. His IQ was like through the roof or some shit, and I'm just like, maybe
we could kind of fact check that.
Yeah, I was like, maybe I was just dumb back then.
If you're into that stuff, there's a show on Netflix called Mindhunters that you should
It is
check
so
out.
good.
It is really good. I'm sad
But
they're not
isn't there
making
only like two
seasons. They're not making another one.
Yeah.
David Fincher. He's the
But
guy
it was
that did
so good.
It's really good.
I'm not really into it. I'm sorry.
You should. You said you wanted to read horror books.
I like
about Ted
yeah, but
Bundy.
that's okay. That's
the Ted Bundy one was okay too.
it's
Quicksilver.
It's
Yeah.
fiction though. It's fiction. I like
Not fiction.
No, that's real. That's what I'm saying. I like reading fiction. I don't like real shit. I'm good.
But I've offered fiction, and you said no.
Scary books.
Yeah,
You have them?
I download them.
Send them my way.
Oh my god. Comment down below. Let's put a poll. Please put a poll. Should he continue doing that into the camera? Yes or no? Take a vote. I vote no.
Yeah, but no, I like horror books. I like reading horror books.
What's the last horror book you read?
Please answer that.
Yeah.
No, I would love to know.
Fuck both of y'all.
No, I love them.
R.L. Stein.
Oh no.
Goosebumps.
Not Goosebumps. No, Goosebumps. It was separate. It was just R.L. Stein. They had Goosebumps, and it was just R.L. Stein.
All right.
The R.L. Stein separate ones. Those were for like older teens. Goosebumps were for like junior high school.
Okay.
You're 41.
Yo, we gotta bleep that age out,
Yo,
man.
real,
Crazy.
man.
The fuck? I'm young as they come. Shit, the fuck? I can still do a
Getting
backflip.
old
Backflip.
spots, man.
You getting old spots?
Yeah.
Oh damn.
My grandma used to get these on her face, man. I saw this on my arm. I was like, fuck.
Yeah, I got a tag on my neck. Don't do
Oh.
a close up.
Okay.
Shit's trash.
Damn.
I think my oldest daughter pointed at. She's like, "Look, Dad, you got a tag. Get the fuck out of here."
Biz been getting them.
Fucking
She keeps
touch-
saying like, "Oh man, all these tags." I'm like, "Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about."
I haven't seen them at all.
No, but I haven't though. I don't be looking for that shit.
I'm heading straight to the doctor after this episode. Yeah, a little Botox.
Botox is actually really common.
Yeah.
Like I'm actually surprised that people that I know get Botox.
Who the fuck do I know? Who you know?
You know.
Oh no! Who the fuck I know that you know to get Botox?
We'll discuss it after the podcast.
That's crazy.
Okay, I have a
There's no
question.
questions at all.
I have a question. Okay, what aspects of like the era that you chose appeal to you the most? Like
Aspects.
music, the technology, the
Sounds
fashion.
like an essay. Hold on, let me pull up ChatGPT to answer this.
You know, real talk. If like there was no concern of like racism
Safe and safety.
and safety,
Yeah.
I would love to go back to like the 50s, 60s because I love the music back then.
I love the fashion.
You know, and then like
Don't get her started, bro.
And I also want to know what it's like to be like a single income family
Oh, you're talking about the money aspect too.
that could afford like a house, a car,
Yeah.
two
And then-
kids, 3 kids.
You be a fucking mailman to make mad
and
money.
your wife can stay home.
yeah, like I mean, not that was what I'm talking about, but I'm talking about like
You sure? Look at Kathy.
I just
She want to stay
listen.
home.
I like that I have the right to work if I want to. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to work anymore. I'm tired.
but you.
I don't want to raise kids either, though. So I don't know.
Oh, okay. Because I was gonna say, 'cause
I don't know.
staying at home doesn't mean you're not doing nothing. You know,
Yeah.
Could be.
it could be.
Yeah.
Could be.
Clean the roof.
But
Nope.
then you talk about
Clean the gutters.
Hire somebody. Okay, not me.
She's like, I got book club.
I just want like that Jane Jetson life where take that wallet.
I would love my wife to stay at home. I would like
Oh,
that.
yeah?
Yeah, I would. I do.
Well, that's crazy. I'm just kidding.
only because I know that it would drive her crazy if she had to do that. Like, you know, I know that she would want to kind of do her own thing, you know, and then not necessarily have to ask for things.
Yeah.
Because that's what you, like, the kind of position that you kind of put them in if it, like, if they're home, like, stay at home and, like, you know, whatever they want to do, whatever they want to get, obviously it has to go through you, right? Unless you just flatly giving them allowance.
Yeah.
That sounds terrible.
Not even allowance. I'll give you my whole check. Stay the fuck home. I'll give you my money. Take care of the money. That's it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll let you. If I think to me that will be the deal.
I guess I think you're right because I think back then it was kind of how it worked.
Yeah.
Worked like.
Well, that's a huge responsibility
did-
too, though. You
did-
know, like I'm
If I'm working and you're home,
managing the house.
yeah, exactly. So
she's also managing the finances for sure.
You know what I
You're
mean?
just too busy, like I guess working.
Exactly. So
I say that I want to stay home, but I know I would get bored.
Not for sure.
I would get really bored, and I'd be like, okay,
But then again, I mean, if that
2
was
months has been great, but
like, to your point, like with the book club, if it was common, then there'd be more.
women hanging out.
Exactly, and then you would have your things to do, and that would be like kind of like your kind of social
Yeah.
kind of thing.
I do know someone that married someone with money, and she doesn't have to work, and she lives a very soft life. Like she goes and to get massages and facials, and she does have a child, but he's school age now, and
Is she bored?
no,
So
they have
She's
they go to
fucking the
shows. They go to shows in the city. They have an apartment in the city. They have a house in the Hamptons, a house in Long Island, and so
see, I don't know. Sounds. But what does he do?
he's in real estate.
Oh yeah. So yeah, he said.
Yeah.
Everybody said.
But
But
is more money more problem?
okay, Puff Daddy.
Can't
I mean-
stop. Won't stop.
I don't know, man.
Like
I
I
guess
said-
that's a lie I tell myself to be like complacent, like to not chase too much. Because like at some point there's like negative returns. I think they did a study. It was kind of like, okay, how much money do you need to make to be happy? And then like I forgot the number. I think initially it was like $80,000 a year.
Oh, that's
That was
insane.
like 5 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm like, that's
that
insane.
is-
After now, I think it's like 140 or something like
Yeah.
that, right? And then like any more you make after that, the happiness that comes is like
A bell
marginal.
curve.
Like it's like incremental. You know what I'm saying? Like because after all your needs are met, possibly some wants, like there's negative returns because like now you want to make more money, you have to devote more time, and then that time takes you away from stuff that might potentially matter more, which is like family and stuff.
There's actually a study on children being raised in depending on how much a household makes, and it is a bell curve, right? So there is a certain amount of money that your children are raised to kind of know what things cost and be motivated enough to go and get things themselves, versus like the more money you make,
Yeah.
it's like they don't really have the motivation because it's hard to say no as a parent when there's no reason to say no.
The concept of
Like
value is like
I have it, so I'm saying no for what? I have the money to get him this.
But
Versus like, you know, if they don't have money, it's like, I can't get this for you right now because I don't have the money for it. And then they have to kind of learn what things cost and what that means.
I think it's more about discipline at that point.
for sure.
But that's the point. It's
Yeah.
harder to say no. It's not impossible, but it's harder because, okay, if you have the means, what reason would you have to say no?
So they don't become like spoiled pieces of shit.
Yeah. Like I know, like I said,
That happens real.
no, it happens real quick. Like,
But what if you were raised with money?
so you see, that's where it's different. That's where it fucks up. That's if it's generational wealth, it's different. I can understand that at that point. But if a person's raised poor and then they get the money, and now you have kids.
I want you to have everything I never had. You know?
Yeah, I want to give you everything, but still, I'm still gonna have you earn it or.
But I remember what it was like.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want you to grow up like these piece of shits or because even I think Jackie Chan.
I think Bill Gates also.
All of them.
What Bill Gates do?
He's not
Supporting.
leaving his money to his children.
Oh yeah, fuck that. Maybe I might.
What would you?
Me,
do?
I would make sure you have a job and if you. Yeah, I'm a dick.
Like as we are now, or like if
you had
I would
Bill Gates money.
I would tell my kids for you to get this, you would have to finish college, have a good job yourself, you would need to be financially secure and okay and responsible, and then
I think that if reality hit, right, one of your kids is struggling more than the other, right, and the others can get the money, but that one can't. I don't think you would do that.
It depends. It really depends. Like
I don't think you would do it.
if no. If it's if you're not listening to me, you're doing whatever you want.
If one kid just burns money, like
yeah, I'm
tough.
not.
Like,
I'm not gonna
try to help them, but like every time you help them, like
I would give advice. First, and if you don't take it and you want to do whatever you want, and you start failing on your own accord, that's not on me. I'll see what you did, but if it wasn't.
But if their personality, whether you had the money or not, it's just the way they are, and you know that. Would you then still penalize them and not leave them anything?
I'm not. It's not that I would help as much as I can, but I would have to see some type of effort. I would have to see you trying. If you're trying and then I could see that the world is just really against you, then I'm like, all right, bro.
I'll probably do some like some trust fund stuff where you just invest and like they get some type of monthly dividend or some type of payout per month, and then like it'll be marked with against inflation, and then I guess depending on
I don't know what any of that means. I'm like, yeah, market against inflation.
But I'm saying like if prices go up, then like, their payouts go up, or whatever the case is. But like
Roth IRA.
I mean, you should be doing stuff like that. But anyways, nah. I mean, I'm just thinking. I would just give them like a monthly payment of something, not something lump sum, something enough where it's like, I know they're gonna be at least maybe to cover rent. Maybe they don't have to worry about rent.
Like I said,
oh my god,
it's
that
more.
would be amazing.
No, it's more like I said. It's more about trying to me. Like if I see like
but rent, but like you want nice things, you're gonna have to work for it. Like
I'm gonna go back to topic, and I'm gonna ask.
You're gonna go back to what?
The topic that we're talking about.
Why?
What? Fuck.
Why?
Excuse me.
We're done.
No, it's your favorite.
My favorite?
Yeah.
Bill Cosby.
No. Oh. No. Worst fashion trends from back in the day.
We spoke about that.
Not all
it
of
was
it.
your G Unit shirt.
And your overalls.
My overalls are great. I don't know
Horrible.
what you're talking about.
Yeah, I hate overalls. But
I feel like that's a personal thing.
I always drag them on the floor. I always got baggy ones.
Well, of course. Why would you get tight ones?
Exactly. So when I got the baggy ones, it would go into my sneaker and I would drag it on the floor.
Well, because you're dumb.
I never had a pair of overalls.
You never had a pair of overalls?
I think you should get them now.
I might. I always wanted to.
You see?
I always wanted to.
We'll all get a pair, and we'll come to the show, and we're just going to enjoy our lives.
My parents just never saw the point to overalls, and it was hard to convince them to buy stuff that was not necessary.
Did you ask for a pair of overalls?
Of course I did.
You're an adult.
My mom was like, "Why? So you could look stupid?" I'm like,
You have adult money. You
like,
could do
okay.
it.
"Okay."
Oh my God.
What?
Would
What?
you get a sidekick now as an adult?
A sidekick? You mean the phone? No.
I might.
I would fucking do it.
So you could chirp? Is it chirp?
What are you talking
No, that's
about?
not chirping. I'm sorry. I didn't,
Yeah.
I didn't own.
Apologize.
I didn't own a sidekick. I didn't own a sidekick.
Oh.
I didn't own a
Get well
sidekick
soon.
either. I didn't own it because I didn't have the money for those phone plans back then.
Yeah.
They used to charge you per text, bro.
I had one.
Of course.
Of course you did. Of course. The fuck?
And it was fucking amazing.
Did you
Flip.
did you
Yeah.
put in your overalls?
I didn't have overalls though. Fucking jerk.
She had to sell them all to get the sidekick.
I did. I actually lost them. I don't know how that happened, but I'm gonna get a pair. Fuck you.
Okay.
Anyways.
Anybody remember LA Gears?
Of course. I remember LA Gears.
Yeah.
Did you have a pair?
No.
No.
I had a pair.
Of course you did.
But we could.
You also had a pair of BKs, so
He did. Which one were the light up ones?
That's the ones I had.
LA Gear?
Yeah. And then a friend of mine was like, "You know those are for girls?" I'm like, "No, it's not." I'm like, "It's not for girls." He's like, "Bro, ladies athletic wear, bro." So ladies.
Is that what it?
That's what he told me. I was like, "Get the fuck out of here! No way."
I
No
thought
way.
it was for Los Angeles.
That's what I thought too. Fact check.
Fact check. Fact check. Fact check.
Damn, you did.
She's
I
checking
thought-
right now.
You tell you're.
Yeah, I
rocked
love this fact checking.
Etonics. I rocked Etonics.
Etonics. Oh, that's the one you press the
No,
ball.
man, that's Reebok Pump.
Yeah.
No, Etonics.
That was Reebok Pump. And it
Etonics
had that
is,
little ball and you would go
Yeah, I had that too.
and I was like, I don't like this because it just squeezed the fuck out of your foot.
Yeah, I had something called ball court, and they spell court with a K, and no U, and an O and an R and a T.
Yeah.
Okay, you confused the
I'm
shit out of me
sorry.
just now. So
Were they
could
from
not-
Payless?
Maybe. Payless sneakers were horrible back in the day. Horrible.
They're okay
Back
now,
in
I
the
think.
day?
Yeah. Well, I don't know if they're good now.
They're
Oh,
okay
okay.
now, I think. No?
They still have Payless?
No, I think they discontinued the whole store,
Really?
Oh, okay.
like Boston Market.
No.
Boston Market still exists.
But they're barely hanging on though.
Yeah, they're hanging on by a thread.
I
They're
don't know
like,
when's the last time you went, but the food is definitely different now.
it's bad.
Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, they fucking how you put water in macaroni and cheese.
They
It's
put
not. It's
water?
not good.
Yeah, it's, like it was watered down macaroni and cheese
Okay.
and watered down corn.
You know who's holding it down?
Who?
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell.
Still holding it down.
What your asshole?
Nah,
We'll
I
be
never-
right
I
back
never-
after these commercial breaks for Taco Bell.
Taco Bell. I'm sorry.
Taco Bell and Wendy's is holding it down for fast food, I think.
Nah, Chick-fil-A got it.
So overrated.
Chick-fil-A
I'm
is
probably the only person that feels that way.
What
but
the
I
It is good
fuck?
though. But they're so far, I wouldn't purposely drive out there unless I was like running errands around the way.
I had their sandwich. I don't get it.
I mean,
Yo.
it's good. It's good.
Yo, listen, chill out.
I
But
don't
the
get
Wendy's
it.
spicy chicken sandwich is pretty good too.
But it's not better than Chick-fil-A. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
maybe not. Just because it's not saltier.
Damn.
Just sprinkle some salt on your Wendy's and you should.
I like Shake Shack.
Shake Shack is good.
Shake Shack is
Shake
good.
Shack.
Shake Shack gives me mud butt immediately, like right after I finish.
I didn't.
It's probably the
know that.
real cheese.
Yeah, it's
'Cause
probably
you
those
lac-
real ingredients.
You lactose intolerant motherfucker. Yeah.
That should be fucking me up. I'm talking about as soon as I finish. Even Jacob be like, "You gotta use the bathroom." Then I'm like, "Yes."
How did you know?
I'm a little nice right now. I know you're not.
I'm gonna ask you. No, I'm gonna hijack because you said you're talking about food, right? Like weird food combinations. Hot take.
What's up?
I think cocoa bread ruins the beef patty.
You're fucking bugging. Okay.
All right, nah, he's wildin'. Nah, he's
hold on,
wildin'.
hold
He's
on.
wildin'. He's wildin'.
Hold
I don't wanna
on.
hear this no more.
No. Hold on. Because I have an opinion on this.
Okay.
Okay. I went to Jamaica, and the cocoa bread there is completely different from what bullshit they serve here.
Okay, That makes sense.
Okay. So when the first time I had cocoa bread was in Jamaica. It was a cloud. It was delicious.
That sounds so good.
And with a crispy, right? Beef patty with cheese. Oh, okay. And then I came here because I was like, yeah. Well, I came back home. And
I made my way off from
and then I was craving, right? Craving a taste of not home, but damn near close to it, okay? And I had the cocoa bread and I was like, what the fuck is this?
She was like, hey, Mom.
Every time I've had a beef patty with cocoa bread, I feel like, why is this here?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
No, agreed. Agreed for here.
Why am I drying out my beef patty with excess bread?
So that means you got to go to Jamaica, I guess.
Maybe.
Country. I don't know. I like beef patty with cocoa bread.
Like, the beef patty's already a sandwich. And then you're going to put bread outside that sandwich. And I'm just like,
I
why
get that
is all this extra
It's
bread?
decadent, yes. It is a bit extra, but when it's fluffy, like a cloud, and delicious, it just kind of adds that extra texture because you already have the crunchiness and you have that cheesiness and then you get that fluffiness.
How do you feel about cocoa bread? People, comment down below.
Let this Asian guy know that he's absolutely wrong. But I will say this, though. I don't know if it's an American thing. It probably is. An Italian thing, probably. But beef patty with cheese and pepperoni.
That's American.
Yeah.
That's like American.
The pepperoni part.
Definitely American.
I had that first time in a pizzeria. I was like,
So
show me what it's all about.
by Italians.
Have you tried it, though?
Yeah, of course.
I thought it was amazing.
It's okay.
That's when you might need the cocoa bread to soak up the extra oil from the pepperoni. That makes sense.
My producer, she's like, you guys are not on topic. I can see it. I can see it in her face. She's like, what the fuck? I'm joking. Jesus. Oh,
That sounds like a you problem. Like, how
I'm
is this
like,
gonna happen? Like every month? Like,
I'm
what
like,
the fuck, man?
I hear
You gonna come here
nothing.
every month like this?
Like I woke up at 3 a.m.
I'm like, he's being so extra right now. Like, she didn't say anything.
I can see her expressions is like this. It's gonna be okay. You'll be all right.
She prefaced this by saying she's tired.
Yeah, she did. She did say
So,
this. I did have a.
Don't pick on the producer.
I had
Thank you.
I had a good day today. It was really good.
Oh, I didn't ask, but but thank
I got you.
for
Somebody should
sharing.
have. How was your day today, Sean?
Thank you. Remember, men need to be talked to. You know, what I mean, we need to have
Yeah,
conversations
to
and shit.
each other.
Exactly. All right, yo. Ridiculous childhood.
Ridiculous. Sorry.
Ridiculous.
I don't know at this point.
Ridiculous childhood beliefs.
What?
Ridiculous childhood beliefs.
That's your segue.
Yeah, that's definitely my segue. I'm sorry. This fucking tequila got me nice right now.
Damn.
This is my second cup, I think.
Yeah, only.
Yeah, man, it's nice. That's why I like drinking. Cause if you don't drink and you fucking drink, woo.
That's with everything in life, bro.
Yeah.
When you don't
Tolerance.
eat and then you eat.
Shit is fire. So good.
Okay.
What are some ridiculous childhood beliefs, guys, that you believed in back in the day, and now as an adult you're like, what the fuck was I thinking?
I thought that time was.
Whenever somebody says time, I'm interested.
I thought that time was circular.
What does that mean?
Like, I was asking my mom how irons worked back in her time,
Like for clothes?
for clothing.
Okay.
And then she started to explain, and I didn't really get it. And I was like, I'll see it when it comes back around. Like, I thought
Okay, now that's wild.
that it went back. Because you look at clocks, right? And it it would be 12, and then eventually it would be 12 again.
This is
right.
for sure top. I was gonna say top 5, but this is definitely top 3 most amazing things I've ever heard in my life.
So. Yeah.
I'll wait till 12.
I'll wait. I'll wait.
She's gonna tell me again.
I'll wait for. No, not for her to tell me again. Like for 1960 to come back around. It'll come back eventually, and then I'll see it for myself. That's what I thought.
But that's okay, fine. If you're saying it like that, then I might even be like, okay, fine, okay.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
But I mean, that cycle is way longer than your life, though.
Yeah.
I mean,
I didn't know how it worked, so.
I thought that the world was going to end every December 31st.
Amazing.
Like every time New Year's.
That was like Jehovah's Witness.
Oh yeah. Oh fucking yeah.
You better repent now.
Yo, every time it was like 10, 9. I'm like, what are you guys celebrating? We're gonna die. And that shit fucking came down, and I'm like, oh, whew, we're safe again. Oh, thank God, man.
So is the end scary?
How?
Like, I don't know, because I guess
For those
some religions would celebrate it, right?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, the end is near.
But I wasn't baptized as a witness, so I'm like, oh yeah.
Why didn't your dad baptize you?
Because he ain't my mom.
Wait, you're not baptized?
No, well, I'm Catholic.
Oh my God, you're going to purgatory.
Fun fact, I'm baptized.
Fun fact, I'm also baptized.
I'm Catholic baptized. I'm Catholic baptized.
So what does that mean?
I don't fucking know.
Well, what does that mean to a Jehovah's Witness?
Then you're gonna die.
Yeah, when you die, what happens?
Wait, the Jehovah's Witnesses, they baptized too?
Yeah, they baptized.
Oh, okay. And like in the same type of like
I guess they
manner?
dump your ass in water and shit. Yeah, you know what I mean?
But in a river, in a tub, or is it just a sprinkle?
I don't know. My dad was just like, yo, bro, you need to be baptized because you got to help your family and friends. And I was just like, but they already think I'm weird. So imagine if I'm like, yo, Danny, come to the Kingdom Hall. He'd be like, shut the fuck up, Sean. We listen to
That's
G
how
Unit.
I got baptized. One of my elementary school friends was like, hey, you want to know about Jesus? I'm like, okay, yeah, sure.
So what?
I
And
would
he's
like.
don't you feel like you've ever had like this special connection? And I was like, well, there's sometimes when I walk by the 99-cent store and I'll be looking at the pictures inside those picture frames, and I'm like, and he's like, that's why you should come to church. I'm like, you know what? I'm a fucking come.
Makes sense.
Yo,
Nah, tell me not. Those pictures are always like,
The eyes
they
follow you.
They fucking
They follow you.
bro. I'm just like, he knows me.
he knows. He knows something.
He knows me. Fucking savior.
Okay. But you know what? New goal.
What's your goal?
I want to get baptized in as many churches as I can.
I
Because
think that's
then,
illegal.
because then, whoever's right, it doesn't matter. I'm here. I'm here, right?
Like Sims.
What?
You smell like sin, she said. That's what tequila smells like. Sin.
No, I'm saying like when I was scared. I was super scared of religion. I was super scared at the end, and I celebrated Christmas. There was times where my dad would ask my mom, like, "Can I have him for the holiday? You had him last year, so can I have him for New Year's?" And I will go to his house in relief, but also be sad at the same time because I'm like, I'm gonna lose all my friends and family and go up to this paradise on earth or whatever, and then I'm just gonna be hanging out.
Wait, you thought that if you hung out with him, you would go to paradise on earth?
I figured if I was there, like,
They weren't gonna leave me.
They were gonna leave me. Well, he's gonna be like, son, I have to take you. I'm like, yeah, right? The fuck? Yeah, man. But
Wow.
That's not how it works.
no, it doesn't work like that, bro. They even say that only a certain amount of people go into heaven, and then
They even say there's a limit. There's a capacity.
there's a capacity for
And
heaven.
the fire marshal comes through and like, nah, son, there's too many.
So there's a certain amount of people that get into heaven, and then you have paradise on earth, where everybody can just chill and shit.
It's crazy how
What's the
like,
difference? Sorry. I just need to know. What's the difference?
I don't know. There's no fucking up there. I guess. I don't
So
know.
then why would you want to go there?
Yeah, right? You're definitely not going.
Why? First of all, who are you? Who are you? And if I was made this way, who did it?
Whose fault is it, right?
Huh? I'm made in his image, Sean.
No, technically,
What?
Oh,
Hey, I'm ready.
go ahead. Say it. I know what you're going to say.
yeah, of course you do.
So say it.
Go on.
Say it.
Go ahead.
You was made from my ribs. I was made in his image.
I think I died.
Okay.
The term "woo man."
Fried ribs with garlic. Sorry.
You transitioned back to food.
Fried ribs with garlic. Yeah.
Danny, you never told us what is your
Yeah, your
ridiculous childhood belief back in the day.
Ridiculous childhood belief, please.
Ridiculous.
Comment down below how you spell that. How you spell ridiculous.
Was probably Santa Claus.
That's your ridiculous childhood. Everybody believes in Santa Claus.
Yeah, but then like as I got older, and then it became clear to me how ridiculous that was. Because I lived in like a small ass like little Chinatown apartment, and then they used to like tell stories about how this dude used to come down the chimneys and like put presents under your Christmas tree. And then I would like look around my apartment during Christmas time. I'm like, wait, I don't have a Christmas tree. I was like, wait a
What
minute.
did you have?
I don't have a chimney.
Wait, what did you have? Not a Christmas tree.
I
Christmas bush?
I had nothing of Christmas of sorts in my house. It was.
How did you get your gifts?
What do you mean? I had to pay homage before I got the gifts. I thought it was for everybody.
Wait, so they just where were your presents at?
Well, that was the thing. I had no present.
Oh damn, Danny, this nigga turned this shit to
But-
Dawson's Creek.
Oh,
It's just
But
sad
after
as
the
fuck.
first year, I was like, okay, maybe he missed me this year.
Oh damn, that's even worse.
So I was like, okay, next year. He
Sean,
gonna come next
start
year.
saving now. You're going to get him a gift for Christmas.
Nah, but I mean, like, it's silly, but she'd be like, okay, I don't have a chimney. How's he gonna come to? Is he gonna come down the fire escape?
Oh man.
But
I lived on the 14th floor. I was good. I had a balcony.
I mean, the way it was explained to me is that he was magic, so he was going to get into your apartment no matter
for
what.
sure.
And then that kind of scared me a little bit because it's like, why are you so determined to get into my apartment? Okay.
Now my cousin told me he was dead.
Who? Santa?
Yeah, he told me he got killed in a car accident. I was very young, so at a certain age, I didn't believe it. I think I was like maybe 6 or 7 when I was like, yeah, he doesn't exist. My son can't watch this video.
Wow.
Your mother will go crazy.
Jacob still believes Santa exists.
I don't think he does.
Yes, he does. He asked me just yesterday, do you still have his phone number?
Sorry, how old is he?
9. It's his mom, man. It's his mom.
Nah, I get it.
His mom wants him to be a child forever.
I got it. Yeah.
I remember when I got baptized. Well, no, that wasn't the same day, but there was a time I came home and I was trying to say religious shit to my dad, and he's like,
That's to you.
who do you think gave you all this stuff? And then like me, of course, I just came from like retreat and church and shit. I'm like,
Nigga said Jesus.
Jesus.
I knew it. I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it.
This dude slapped the shit out of me. He said, Jesus gave you all this? And I swear to God, he hit me like... I'll tell you this. I was the second child. I was the baby. And he never hit me. Never.
Yo, could you?
And the way he hit me this time when he was like, who gave you all this? And I said, Jesus? Let me
And then
tell you.
that slap that you felt, were you like, Jesus, where are you?
That's exactly what I said. That's exactly what I said. I was like, where the fuck you at now? Yo.
What about
you know what's some weird shit? After I got baptized, they put us in a room and it was like, well, you need to get your tongue now. I'm like,
Get your what?
Your tongue. And then basically
What does
what you
that
do is you go into a room with like some other high level like Christians or like religious.
I was gonna say hot shit.
High level.
No, people that are close to God, which got their tongues,
Right.
right? And what you do is you start saying
How do you determine that?
hallelujah, 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 and you keep repeating it until
Until you get tongue tied.
yes, and then all of a sudden you start speaking some like weird shit, and then oh my god,
He speaks pig Latin.
because supposedly when you're speaking tongue, it's your direct
Line.
language and
Okay.
line conversation with God.
But I don't understand it.
Exactly. Nobody understands it. And then like they try to make it all mystical, like, oh yeah, like this guy, Chinese guy, his tongue is Latin. He never spoke a word of Latin in his life. And he could just be mumbling shit. Like,
Yeah.
do you speak Latin? No, but that's Latin.
Can I
I'm
actually-
just like, okay.
The last dream I had with Latin in it was fucking terrifying. So
I mean, but that's like the scary language to default to because like it's old, right? And it's
I want to ask
mystical.
you one weird question. Did you have to pay any type of money?
No, man.
Okay, just make sure.
They gave me a nice, fresh, like white button down with some like white pants.
No tides or nothing.
Nah, man.
Weekly payments.
Well, I will say though, when he was about to baptize me, he's like, "Do you believe in Jesus Christ as your Savior?" And blah blah. And then like before I even finished saying yes, he dunked me, and I was like, "Oh, Jesus,
that was
save me now!"
that was just the demons leaving your
I
body.
was like, "Yo, what the fuck would he do that?" You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I was like, I didn't even finish saying yes yet.
Okay, wait. Speaking of Jesus. Why?
That shit was crazy.
So yesterday I was on the bus. First of all, I was at the bus stop and this woman asked me how long the bus was going to take. I look at the app. I told her it was going to take a while, but the app lied. So she started walking because she had to go like somewhere. And then the bus comes and I'm like, oh, I feel bad because like I lied. I didn't mean to, but she made it onto the bus on like the next stop or whatever. And I'm like, oh, you made it. I'm so glad. And she's like, yeah, me too. And then she starts talking about, I get premonitions about people. I'm like, oh, okay. And then she's like, I'm like, what a gift. And she's like, but only if you use it for God. I'm like, oh, okay, true. And then she's like, do you believe in Jesus? And then like her eyes got really wide and waited. And I'm like, yes. Because I felt like I might be in danger if I said no. And I was like, okay.
He's afraid she might take out a Jesus
And
knife.
she's like, that's good. Because I had a dream that the world was ending. And it was like, oh, okay. I'm glad that she got off the next stop because that was like a little wild.
Jesus didn't tell you what time the bus was coming.
Where are you now? Kim Porter.
Yeah, nah, he killed her. Allegedly.
There was another woman that died as well. And it was Jay-Z's mistress, Kathy White, who was pregnant with his child.
Whose
at
child?
the time, Jay-Z.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
There's a lot of TikTok and conspiracy stories that's
I just
coming out right
know-
now.
It's true that they say like more money, more problems.
This fucking guy right here. Fucking. This guy.